What's up, guys? Welcome back again to the channel. So today I am back with another banging recipe for y'all. So if you're visiting the channel for the first time, please hit that subscribe button. So with that being said, let's dive into the video. Okay guys, so these are going to be the ingredients that you'll need to make your relleno de papa. In this part right here, I have about 5 to 6 large potatoes boiling. Added some butter and salt in it to taste. Over here, I have some ground beef with some of my Haitian Épis and other flavor seasoning in there. And also, guys, you're gonna be needing some green, red bell peppers, onions, and parsley. Also, I have some other ingredients that I'm gonna be using, which I'll show later in the video, so stay tuned, guys. Okay guys, so as you can see, potatoes are boiling nicely. So I got my ground beef over here cooking up nicely as well. So I'm gonna let them cook for about 10 to 15 minutes until I know it's how I want it to be. And then I'll add my green vegetables. That includes my green red bell peppers, my onions, and my parsley. So guys, stay tuned for those steps. Alright guys, so as you can see, I just now added my vegetables into my ground beef. I'm just gonna make sure it's mixed well in there. Let them cook for about another 5 to 10 minutes. And then after that, I'll show you guys what I'm going to do next to get started on my potatoes, to mash them, and all the steps that I'm gonna take in order to get to the final stage to where I'm gonna use them to fry. So stay tuned, guys. I'll show you those steps next. Okay guys, so my potatoes have been cooked. So now what I'm getting ready to do is I'm going to drain them so I can start mashing them and get everything ready, so I can go ahead and get my paste ready for my relleno de papa. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna drain the water from my potatoes. That. And the reason why I'm getting ready to mash them now is because I want to do them while they're still warm. You know, I don't want them to get cold, and that's when I'm going to do it. So what I'm going to do now is use my potato masher and just mash them down, just like that. Also, you'll be needing some cornstarch, 1 egg, and butter. So make sure you have those handy. But what I'm gonna really focus on now is mashing my potato. You really wanna mash it down. And then after that, basically, you're gonna be doing everything with your hands, because you really want to mix that cornstarch and your potato very well. And that cornstarch also, it's gonna really help your potato to kind of like form this dough, which you're gonna be using to fry, so you can make your relleno de papa. So I think I'm about done with this. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm going to add my butter and my egg, and then after that, once I mix them real good, I'll be adding my cornstarch. So stay tuned for that part, guys. Okay guys, so I've already added some butter in my mashed potatoes. Now what I'm getting ready to add is my egg. I'm gonna add in there. I'm gonna mix those in there for about 30 seconds. Make sure it's well mixed in there. Just like that. Once you get your eggs and your butter mixed into your mashed potato, what you want to do, you want to make sure you do a taste check, make sure everything is right. So what I'm gonna do myself, I know I wanted to add a little bit extra seasoning because I only had my potatoes boil in salt. So what I'm gonna do after I mix my egg with the butter is I'm going to add a little bit of accent flavor enhancer. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. And next up is I'm gonna add some Maggi. And last, ground black pepper. Mix that in there as well. Now guys, it is time for me to start using my hands. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do now, I'm going to wash my hands real good. And then after that, I'll come back and show you guys what I'm gonna do. So stay tuned for that, guys. Okay guys, so I just added about 1 tablespoon of my cornstarch and my potatoes. Now, I mentioned earlier I was really gonna use my hand for this, but my potato is still a little bit warm. So I'm gonna start off with my spoon, then later on I'll switch to using my hands. So what you want to do, you don't want to add too much of the cornstarch. So as you mixed it, you know, you add a little bit more. But like I said, I'm only starting off with about 1 tablespoon. Then you can add more in order for the mashed potato to form a dough type of. I'm just gonna keep on mixing it. Once I feel like it's cool enough for me to use my hand, I'll start using my hand. So I'm going to add a little bit more. Spread it all over like this. I'm just going to go back to the mixing process. Just like that.
Three hours later.
Okay, so now I am ready to start using my dough and my ground beef over here. That's already been cooked up and everything. So what I'm doing right now is I'm scooping some of my mashed potato, forming it into a little ball of dough, just like that. Make sure you use flour, you know, put some flour in your hand so it's not really sticking. So after you form the ball, what you want to do is you want to flatten it out just like this. Make sure it's not sticking into your hand. Flatten it out, just press it firm, just like that. And then what you want to do is you want to use your ground beef or whatever meat that you are using. Put some right in the middle, just like that. And then use the sides, lift the sides up, turn into a little ball. That's what you want to do. Like that. Just like that. Just be careful so you don't poke a hole into your little ball. Just like that. And then you go back again to form it into a little ball. Just like this. And then what I'm using is one of my fryer strainer. Put it right in there. So once I'm ready to fry, I don't have to touch them again. I can just put my strainer right in the oil with them already in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the same for the remainings of a mashed potato dough and the meat, and I'll show you guys how they look after everything is done, and then I'll show you guys the frying process. Make sure you stay tuned. Okay guys, so now I got my oil heating up. So what I'm gonna do next, I'm going to place my Rellenos de papas in there so I can fry them. So stay tuned guys, I'll show you. Okay guys, so this is how my frying process is going. And that nicely golden brown color. So I'm frying them nice and slowly. I don't want them to fry too quick or over fried, because I want the exterior to be nice and crispy, and on the inside I want it to be cooked well as well. So been frying them for about 5 minutes now on each side. I might just flip them one more time, get a nice little dark color, and once they're done I'll show you guys how they look on the outside and the inside. So stay tuned for that, guys. Alright guys, so as you can see, my Rellenos Épis is all done. So right now I'm getting ready to enjoy a couple. Now you can use your favorite dipping sauce to eat them, or you can just eat them simply just like that. And that's exactly what I'm going to do now. So as always guys, thank you for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like the videos, post a comment, and share with your friends and family. Thank you.